Okay, the what I'm about to do here, I thought I might not add, but I changed my mind and I'll add it, as it's pretty cool effect just for a really quick 5-second time waster thingamajiggy. I don't know what I'm saying. It's transitions. So in your tabs down here you will see transitions. Click on that and you have a whole heap of transitions. There's tons, too many. First of all, we need to have transition. We need to have 2 clips. So because I'm lazy, I'll just split these two. So now I've got 2 clips, yay. And then I'll make sure they're snapped together, so they're not apart. There's no space between them. Make sure they're snapped together. Then pick a transition. So I'll just grab a flash and a hard flash, and click and drag the flash onto the triangle. You see that little blue triangle? Make sure you drag it on top of that, and then in transition you can change all settings, such as like the horizontal diffusion, vertical diffusion, the color. If you want to, you can make it red or whatever you want. You can even add keyframes, but we're just going to skip that for the moment. So now you've got your transition, and if you want to make it longer, you drag one clip over the other like that, and you see it's getting longer. Okay, the next one again is really basic, and it's text. So go to, on the tabs down here, media generators, and then text up here. I hope you're following along. And then there's a whole range of text options. I used to think I was so cool when I first got Vegas, and I would use all these cool ones, but they look awful now. For this example, I'll just grab a soft shadow. It looks pretty decent. Now you can either drag it on top of your clip, but I prefer to move. If you move your cursor up, you'll see it'll go smaller, which means it's gonna make a new video layer. And we let go, it's just made a new video layer, and the text is on top. So think back to like layers. The text is on top, therefore it's gonna be on top of whatever is below it. So and then you're greeted with another window where you can change it. So you can write crossover 13, and then and you can change the font. You can change the font, color. God, that font is horrible. Anyway, getting sidetracked. You can do all that kind of stuff here, and then you've got placement. Placement is obvious, it's where it's placed, so you can move that up and down, move it up, top. Properties, which is just color. You want red, say for example. And then effects. Effects is just really basic stuff like an outline, a black outline with a drop shadow, like that kind of stuff. That is so disgusting. But anyway, I might make this bigger. That's what she said. So yep, and then I might actually just tell you that you can also fade in the text as well. So we want to say we want the text to start here. We can fade this text in, and we'll put a fade out as well. And then if we play that back, the text comes in where we want it, and it also fades in as well. Yay! Okay, the next one here I'm going to show you. I wasn't going to put in, but I only had 9. So, and 10's a nice even number. So, in order to get 10, I must do this for you all. It's kind of like instead of a black fade in, it's fading in. That was so racist. Instead of a fade in, we can do a fade in with like a video effect. Say, it can fade in from a really blurry, and then come into a really nice and crisp and sharp. So grab your video effects tab, and then there's a whole heap of video effects as well. So for this example, I'll grab blur, Gaussian blur, and then there's a whole heap here. How about I grab extreme blur, drag and drop that onto your footage, and then once again you are greeted with this little window. And then say I might boost these up a little bit, and at 0 seconds, actually drag this across, at here we want it to be really blurry. We can add a keyframe, and then we'll drag it to 10 seconds, that's a bit too far, 5 seconds, add a keyframe, and then we want there to be no blur at all, so drag these back down, and then voila, that's a blur. That's a fade in, but a bit more creative blur. So then if we exit out of this and play this back, so laggy, god. Yep, you get the idea. It's a nice blur fade in. Okay, we've come to the end. The final thing I want to show you is the final thing you do when you finish creating a movie, and that is rendering. Now, the first thing you want to do is on your timeline, just above the footage, there'll be like a little yellow triangle. That's what's getting rendered. So at the moment, nothing. So if you click that and then drag across to the end of your footage, now you've just set the render, what's getting rendered. That's a big mistake a lot of people made. I made it when I first started. I read it and I rendered like a 4-minute video in a second. I was like, yeah, my computer's quick. Then played back the file and it was just this 1 second little piece of crap. So make sure you do that. You select everything that you want to be rendered. Once you've done that, go File and then Render As. File name, call it whatever you want. I'll just call it Test. Save as type, file name, a file, type of file, second last one, which is Windows Media Video, WMV. For the template, yours will be on default, what am I saying that for? Default template. Leave it on that and then click custom. This will bring up this window. For the template, call it whatever you want, YouTube HD. I've already got one called that, so I'll call it YouTube HD 2. Audio, leave the audio as it is. Video, now just make sure everything's correct in here. So the format's Windows Media Video, the image size is high definition 1280 by 720, and the width and height is correct, and that it's set to 1.000 square. For the quality, it's on 90, put that up to 100. And then for the rest of the tabs you can just leave. Yep. Click OK, and then your template, you have that one that you just made, so YouTube HD 2, and then just click save and that'll render your video. Thanks for watching. I'm probably going to add a lot more to Vegas, as barely anything in this quick 10 tips, but yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.